He's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. 319, just that. Right.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Here we go. 331, 331. 11, 11, 11.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Hey, middle.
We turned it.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
At the 17-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Oh, this is a unique look. Okay, they're going to the Emery and Henry formation, or monster formation, as it's also known here on first down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Here we go, son. EQ. Easy. Right.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Taylor. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called.
Yeah.
But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Oh, hurry up. Go.
First down throw for Fields. Brought in. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
4 yards. That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Right.
Here's Hall running his own read. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jair Alexander with the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
11. Here we go. Right.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Short pass brought in. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
It's a gain of
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone.
Here we go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Goes to the hurry up here.
a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Ravens 17-yard line.
Fields looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A loss of 13.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
222. West right zip. Right. You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The kick by Folk is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make the most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Lamar back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And this one doesn't go far.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. We good. Move for the right. Right.
On the counter, Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Makes the catch. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Here we go, son.
They're going to run out of the pistol with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go. 319, get the cut. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
That's good.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here we go. 319, get the cut.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go, son.
Putting a receiver in motion.
You got a mini base. Why not? EQ. Hey, Monday. Extend. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Hey, 10. 551, 12 go. Chip clear. Jack.
Fields to throw it. That's on target to Pierce. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a one-score game before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets cut the lead down to 4.
14. Jets 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Trucks a defender. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Caught, nice gain left side. He's got it in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The goes with the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing on first down. Fields. Complete out to the right. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first and 10, it's Fields. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Catch made. And they make the tackle at the 38. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them at the 38.
First down, Jets.
58, did you hear that? Hey, Ken.
First and 10. Here's Fields. He's trying to push the field. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10.
Don't jump. Go.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. This is Nick Folk on for the Jets field goal. From the left hash, 54 yards out. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
3:19, that's it. 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And he's brought down after a short gain. Offense in the hurry up here. That's complete right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Fields now on fourth. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up.
Cisco on the coverage.
Hey! I'm ready! Come on!
Here's Lamar. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Rashad Bateman.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready! Sit up! Hey, Ozzie! Sit up! Ready, shot! Sit up!
Third and long, they're gonna throw. He put everything he had into this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
Sit up! Ready! Ready, shot! Ready! Ready, shot! Sit up!
Lamar throwing again. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens push their lead to 18.
Ravens 28, Jets 10. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit up!
Now it's Fields. They set up the screen here for Hall. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go, son. 331.
Play action, Fields. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
You got a mini base. Line up. Easy.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Here we go. 319. Can I cut? Matter. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fields now, 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. Pass it down close. And in, touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Folk with a point after. And the Jets make it an 11-point ball game.
Ravens 28, Jets 17.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throw away.
Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Now a hit and Jackson loses the ball. And the Jets recover it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body, and in prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
Here we go. I'm good. Stay high.
Fields on 1st down. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
19 winning. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
2nd down and 10. Fields. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Fields on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. Right.
We give to Hall now on the option. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for a loss of yardage. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing
Here we
it.
go. Right.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And it is picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will gain possession up beyond their own 20 after a nice return. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Blitz coming, Lamar. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, Flat.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted, but you've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Good.
Fields to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On 4th down, Fields. He connects downfield. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
180! Nice shot! No, we changed it.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Working quickly here.
A gain of 4. Now 2nd and 6.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, 180! You! Come on! 180! Nice shot!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Winds up and chucks this deep right. Throwing for Andrews, and it's intercepted! Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, here we go. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hits him on the out route. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throw left side. Taylor has it. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing, proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
3rd and long for him here. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. Hits the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets parlay the interception into points. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
36-yard line.
One quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Ravens with the lead, hoping to close out a playoff win. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Throw left side is nabbed by Bateman. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Now it's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, grading 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Toward Wilson, but it's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens got a considerable return onto the interception. They're going to take over inside the red zone. They're at the 15-yard line.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up a turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, tracking down and stop the potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. First down throw for Fields. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Fields out of the gun, 3rd down. Big gain downfield. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the 1st.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
You got a
gain of 31 yards.
That's right.
And the Jets first down.
Out of the shotgun, Fields has him on the quick hitter. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
First down, New York.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's right sit. Here we go. Sit high.
Now Fields again. Headed out right. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Fields out of the gun.
7-3.
Escapes the pocket. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that
Intercepted in the end zone. And the Ravens will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Intended for Mark Andrews.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Jets recover it.
Those defenders see the QB keep the ball, Kate. They're hoping they could get a hit on him before he gives himself up. He got there in time, took full advantage, even hitting him hard enough to jar that ball loose.
Here we go. 3:19, next set. Go.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Jets hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. They took a look just to be safe. You always appreciate that, but the call on the field stands.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
Fields looking to throw. Getting out to his left. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Up. Go. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Escapes out to the left. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football.
42. Jets 30.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover.
Side kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Here's Henry running left. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens go up by 19.
49. Jets 30.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the backup, first throw. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Trying to push deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
56, Jets 30. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
Here we go.
1st down, play action. Into traffic, complete! And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
33-yard line.
To the air, Taylor. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he will score! Touchdown, New York! The Jets making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
56, Jets 36.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Ravens, and they're moments away now from celebrating a win. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
What are you? Get on.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets make one of their best plays in the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. As one side leaves dejected, another